Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cucco Attack's Fantasy Games Betting Spectacular League, the start of Season 2, 2022. Before we start our next draft, which we'll do very shortly here, we should officially declare a certain somebody the winner here. Sadly, it's not myself, and it definitely wasn't Chad, but congratulations goes to Objectionable Content, who finished the season with a strong 151 points.
Cheater.
9 points behind was myself. And then sadly,
70 points behind.
80 picks, not break 100.
No,
That's
not even
horrible.
60. 62 points behind Patrick and 70 points behind Sadish. Crazy. That was horrible.
But at least it was very close between two of us here. And I actually really like how close it was because our betting specials actually had an impact on this. Like, the fact that Sadish traded away Stray, which did not release, and he picked up Lone Echo for 13 points. That really did make the difference right there.
Yeah.
So,
And
well
I-
played
and
all
I-
the way through.
I like how it came down to Halo Infinite being your counter pick, too. It really just worked out really
That
well.
really hurt. The
Like-
worst counter pick of the league.
Yeah. Even though I lost, I took some victory in that.
you dragged someone down with
I did. So,
That reminds me, I have a little victory image I should share. Give me 1 second here. I know this is bad pacing here.
unprofessional. It's
Let
okay.
me switch windows and just for Sadish, just so you can feel earned. Here you are. Actionable content. All of
Excellent.
the games that you selected is like your Hall of Fame after a game of Pokemon.
Oh, Balin's there. What the hell is that doing there?
It's there.
You picked it.
Yep.
And it didn't
I'm
affect
not
you.
over Prince of Persia because it did not release, so it's kind of just sitting on the ground there. But
That's
I
funny.
appreciate the PS5 controller.
many PlayStation picks there. So there you go. Well earned.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let me change back to our draft window now. Here we go. All right.
That's
So
hilarious.
that's all the way. I forgot I did that. I did that like a week ago. After I was like, yep, I lost. Silksong's not coming out. They did not announce it, even giving my hopes up twice with a Game Awards and Indie Direct.
It'd be funny if they dropped it on like New Year's Day. So it's 2022 now, and you lose by one day. That would be hilarious. Anyway.
That would really hurt. But at least I'd have Silksong to play. Anyways. We're going to start a new year. There might be some rule changes, some new features. We'll go through it together, decide if we want them or not. And yeah, let's have fun. We're not feeling very creative tonight. We'll probably end up just using the same team names or maybe slight variations. We'll see. But here we go. Starting new year, 2022. Alright, so we still have 3 players. That's unchanged. That's fine. So did we like the number of games that we had last year? 18. Was that a good number? Was it 18 that we had last year?
I don't know.
Let's check that real quick.
I don't even know 18 games that are coming out.
Well, we're not going to draft 18 all.
Yeah. How many did we draft last? Like 10? We drafted 10, and then we had the rest are open.
Hold on, let me load 2021. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh no, we only did 15 last year. Okay.
Okay.
So that they must just recommend 18. Well, if you liked 15, though, I think that was good. That was what, 45 games between the 3 of us.
Yeah.
So, and I think we drafted
up to the line there. There's that thick white line. I think that's everything above that line is.
This one?
No, one more.
This one.
No, down. Yeah, I think that was the last game, and everything above it. Oh wait, no, because I definitely picked that up later. I didn't draft that game. I don't know.
want to say we said it like halfway, like 7 or 8. I don't remember exactly how. Actually, I can look at the history real quick. People are gonna love listening to all this. All right.
This will be a YouTube-only video.
It's fine. People can know how this works.
Nobody listens anyway.
So, drafted. Counter picks. Okay. So your last game you drafted was Bayonetta 3.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We did 8 drafts last year.
Okay.
So if we want to keep that the same, 15 games, 8 games to draft.
We did 2 counter picks.
2 counter picks each. We're gonna do the same. We'll each counter pick one of each of our team's games.
Yeah, I think that worked out nice. It all kind of like offset in the end, but doesn't mean it will this year. So the minimum bid amount was $1, right?
This is the number of games that will be chosen by each player at the draft.
Number of counter picks to draft. We did 2 because we had to draft both the counter picks, right?
Total number of games, number of games to draft, total number of counter picks, number of counter picks to draft. What's that mean?
Yeah, we had to choose
no,
2.
This is new, actually. I was reading a little bit about this. They made it so that you could pick up counter picks later in the season.
Oh, like if you picked up something else, we could counter pick against it.
Counter pick later, yeah. I don't know if you want that feature or not, or if you just want to get the counter picks out of the way now.
I feel like I'll forget to do it later. So I feel like counter picking at the draft is good because I feel like we're all gonna draft what we think is the best games. So I think it has the biggest potential to be a flop or a flop or.
I like the fact that you're tying someone down right at the start. Like they're locked into certain games.
Yeah, I mean, for us last time it was we all had a game that didn't come out that we got locked into, so we instantly got a 0.
Okay, and then minimum bid. Yeah, we're gonna change that to 1.
Should change it you should change it to 10 just for Sadish, so he has to put there.
Nah, that's okay.
Nah, I know.
Alright, bidding system. New for 2022, you can choose a new public bidding system. This feature can help balance leagues where some players are more engaged and invested than others. If you want to keep playing the standard way with fully secret bidding, you can choose the secret bidding option.
Oh, so public bidding will show what you're betting.
I believe so.
So that's what it is. So if you bet, like when you bet Metroid last time, like I didn't have enough money to beat you anyway, but I would have seen what you went to, and you would have been able to see what Sadish bet for Horizon. And
yeah, so basically with public bidding, if we turn that on, everyone can see what the bids are as of Thursday, and then you can cancel or change your bids accordingly. Or we can keep it the private bidding or secret bidding, which is what we've been doing. You don't know if anyone's bid on something, or...
I think it's better to keep it private.
Yeah, because then it's kind of more suspense. Because then it's like, shit, I didn't get it. Why? And then it's more like.
All right. Here's something else new: trading. If we want to enable some trading, you can. It's not complete yet, though. It says it's going to be enabled later throughout the season if you want it. But you can basically make deals to trade with each other.
I'm not concerned about that. I feel like you can do that as the manager anyway. add and drop games, if anything.
But do we want
Maybe
to?
make it.
But do we want trading as something? I don't know.
I feel like we're all gonna be too stubborn. To,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we're just gonna be like trying to rip each other off.
It's gonna be like you're gonna want Breath of the Wild 2 that somebody has.
Might be
and-
bucks
It's like, I'll
situation.
give you-
this game.
Yeah, it's like I'll give you that, but give me Silk Song. Never. And then it turns into.
Yeah, so I have a feeling that will be irrelevant. Alright, so game dropping. We did kind of make our own house rules last year, so maybe we want to establish more firm rules at the start of this season.
I like the drop a game hype, the
value.
double hype value or the hype value or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
I think I was
Is
like,
that fun?
I think
Should we
that's-
just make that the ground rule, like across the board? No, like weird exceptions for if you draft it or not, because then it starts getting confusing. So you can drop any game as long as it's not counterpicked, and it has to be for the cost of the hype value.
But then if it's not going to release, if it's because I kind of like the if it doesn't release, if it was a draft game that doesn't release, then you can drop it for free.
You like the free value still?
I
for
still
the
like
draft?
that
Yeah.
for draft
Okay.
games, just because like there was, especially with like these unknown dates, like because then like it's no fun to be locked into like half your games being a 0 right off the bat, like.
True.
But I don't know.
All right. I can keep that the same.
I think that because that's what we did last time. It was
We'll just keep the rules exactly like it was before with our special house rule.
as long as it's drafted.
So I think will not release. You can
It was
drop it, but only drafted games to be dropped. And then counterpicks are blocked.
yeah.
Yeah, so this prevents pickup games from being dropped unless I like go in as manager and do the house rule. And then I think that should be good. Okay.
There's a log of it. Anything that happens. So if anyone cheats,
Yes.
you're
You
banned
saw
from the
history.
league.
You track everything. Alright, and last but not least, we gotta decide our tags again.
Oh yeah.
So, I think it's easiest if I just move everything over and
Then we take it out. That's what we did last time.
yeah, and then we'll just go through one by one and add the tags back in. Okay, so first we have remakes. This includes games like Link's Awakening, Crash Insane Trilogy, and Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pearl. I feel like
We allowed it last
I
time
think we allowed that. Yeah,
because I picked Pokemon.
you did pick Pokemon,
So
that is true. And
Yeah.
I think there's enough difference that it's fair to. Why did you go down there? Go. Oh, there we go. Okay. International releases, I think we ignored because it was confusing.
virtual
Virtual
reality.
reality,
Yes.
we definitely had that for Lone Echo. Alright, unannounced games.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's fun.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone took advantage of it, but
I mean, unannounced games. Yeah.
yeah, no one was
Gotcha.
bold enough to like.
No, pick like, yeah. You could have
do
picked
the
Metro.
Metroid
You
thing
could have.
before it was announced.
Yeah.
You could have locked that in without anyone being able to.
You could have locked it in for like $1 and been done with it.
Free-to-play games.
That's fine by me.
That yeah, because there's games like Genshin Impact or stuff, but I also feel like none of us took advantage of it because it's kind of confusing if it gets reviewed or not.
Yeah, I think that's the hard part for me because like, I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with it if you guys want to add it. It gives us more options, if anything, but
Okay, all right.
it's fine.
We'll keep that as a maybe. We'll see how many others we get. Reimagining? Oh, definitely. Yeah, that's more than fair. Those are like new games. Early access, I think we're gonna ignore again.
Yeah.
That's definitely confusing. New gaming franchise. I think that's a new tag.
Yeah. I mean, makes sense. Hey, Back for Blood's there.
So yeah, okay. New games. Yep.
What's the difference between that? That's stupid.
I think we can customize this further below, which is why they added some new tags here.
Okay.
So we might get into that in a sec. Expansions.
I don't really like expansion packs. I don't know. I mean, I know Sedition is all about like Destiny stuff, but like
No,
So this one includes things
expansion packs, take them out.
like, okay. Yeah, because like Destiny or Cuphead would probably fit in here, but
yeah.
there would probably be also some other games which would be like, I don't know. Yeah. Director's Cut, no.
Yeah. Don't really
don't
care
like
about
that.
it. Yeah, like Bowser's Fury. Stuff like
Bowser's
that.
Fury, it's like the same game,
Yeah.
plus more too predictable.
Yeah.
Partial remix,
Like
Skyward Sword, Grand Theft Auto.
Nah,
I don't know
that's-
if I like that either.
I don't
Yeah.
think I like that.
It's
That
too close to the original.
yeah.
Ports also no, definitely no ports.
Yeah, we
It's the
didn't.
same thing, just
yeah.
being released again.
Yeah.
International no, remasters,
It's just
kind of.
it's the same
seems
thing.
like a partial remake. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then yearly installments.
Like remaster or remake,
I guess we can have yearly installments.
because we have remake, but remaster, it's kind of like the same. Oh, remaster is just like HD textures.
Yeah.
Like that's really it.
Yeah.
And like modern controls, you know, but like the game's the same.
All right. So I guess this looks pretty good. We're using half the tags here.
Yeah.
And then this is new for 2022 if you want to implement it. You can have rules or requirements if you want, like somebody has to pick at least one new gaming franchise within their season or things like that. Or you can only pick so many sequels or something like that.
I don't care about that. I don't know. Like, what do you guys think? I personally don't like forcing somebody to pick. Like, I don't know, just pick. I feel like it's hard enough to pick, like, as it is.
An hard enough time filling up our whole team. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what, like, you have to pick a new gaming franchise, a new. Is that what? Hold on, sorry.
Oh, basically, yeah. It looks like they pre-filled it. We could remove these if we want, but they're like saying you'd have to pick at least 4 new gaming franchises, 1 yearly installment, 1
Oh.
expansion.
Yeah, no, get rid of this.
So just get rid of all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Keep it simple.
Yeah.
You can pick any of these.
Yep. As many
Okay.
of them as you want. Fine with me.
All right. I think that will do it then.
All right.
So, we need to create a publisher for this year. I think. What's this?
So now do I have to?
Oh, this is where we're gonna make our names again. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, there it is. Publisher not created. Create
Yeah.
publisher. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
I guess I'm
So
just
I
gonna do
think-
the same.
I think I will start. I don't know.
I can create. We can all create them.
Oh, we all create.
Yeah, you just
Okay.
when you log into it, you click
Go
on
ahead
the
and log
league.
in. Add your publisher now.
Yeah, just.
So, let's see.
Uh oh. Okay, there we go. Oh no.
I am a writer games. Even more right than last year.
Oh, where am I?
The video locked up for a second. My bad.
Oh no, you're fine.
So wait. Don't you need to like invite me?
No,
Invite us?
no. So just
just go into the league, our
Okay.
league from before.
Oh, there it is. Create publisher. Got it.
Yeah.
I see it. I see it.
you're going down.
Okay.
This is gonna be me flipping the. I'm gonna flip the board game. If I go down, we all go down. Gonna get into Patrick's login and delete the league. The minute all my games go to 0. The minute that I spend $30 on a game and it doesn't work.
So we got our teams, edgy picks again, writer games, and objectionable content.
Are we? So what's the draft order here?
It's
Yes.
Chad. It's Chad first, then Patrick, then I.
All right. Is that something that you need to set?
Dish. I think I get to set it right here, hopefully. Oh no, cancel. Hold on.
Draft order. Edit draft order.
There we go.
Hey, that's it. That's
in that order.
all right.
So if you like that, that's it.
Okay.
Dish is getting to choose, just in case you weren't aware, because he won the Game Awards betting special. So this jerk winning every single betting special we have. All right.
Oh, you know what? You know what's gonna happen now, right? I'm gonna lose everything.
Good.
All right. Well, then that's the draft order. I think we're good. We got our publishers. Yeah. All right, we're doing it.
All right. Things are all your manager can choose when the draft is ready. So draft is in progress.
Next draft, edgy picks. Go ahead.
All right. So
You
how?
didn't even bother to fix the name spelling of edgy.
So let me see. How do I even select
so-
draft game under player actions? Where's player actions?
It should
Player
be on the left.
actions. Draft game. Yep, I see it. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh wow, that's.
I guess I need to reload.
They might have cleaned up the interface a little bit. From what I read and like what they changed for this year.
All right. I have drafted.
Ah.
Refresh. Oh, he went straight for it.
I did.
Yeah.
I did it.
All right, let me cross that off my list I have on the side here. Man, you knew exactly what I was going to go for, too.
I went for it. It's still a gamble. It's Nintendo saying a year for a
is,
Zelda
it
game,
is.
but I'm going with it because the engine is done.
Man. What sucks is because I know Sajid going to go twice after this, and I know he's going to take one of these two games, so...
Okay.
The question is, do I go for the one that's likely to get more points, or the one that has a more firm release date?
It's up to you, buddy.
Do I go for the safety net? I feel like I lost by 9 points last season. I need the points. You know? I'm gonna go big.
Or go home.
I know. Plus, the point difference is too big not to go for it. If what I think it will make. So. Oh yeah. Well, they really projected Horizon pretty high. I did not think it would.
Yeah. No,
I
Horizon.
don't think it's gonna score that high. No, I'm going with God of War right here.
Yeah, I thought about it. I definitely thought about it, but I mean, Breath of the Wild. Come on.
I know.
Come
I
on.
know. I do think Breath of the Wild will score higher than God of War. So you made the right pick there. In my eyes. All right, objectionable content. You get 2 picks now. I should...
Okie dokie. Let's see.
If you select anything on that watch list, Patrick, we can see your screen.
I'm just looking at it. I know.
Okay. Just letting you know, if you like start adding stuff like I want this, I want this.
Well, then I know what I'm gonna steal from Patrick.
Yep. Who's gonna be bold and pick Starfield?
Oh, man. I mean, it is one of the few games with a release date, but
Yeah.
so far at the end of the year,
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, here we go.
All right.
I am selecting my games, and you know what? I'm not gonna tell you. You're gonna have to refresh, and then and then see.
Did you get both of them?
Cool.
Did you pick both your
Alright.
games?
Not yet.
Oh,
Oh.
he got. Yep, I had a
Horizon?
feeling it was
I
gonna be
figured.
Horizon.
Oh, you see it, don't you?
Yeah,
Okay,
we just
yeah.
refresh the page. As soon as you pick it, it comes up.
I had to choose between Horizon and God of War because you and your Sony picks. I knew.
And Elden Ring. I was gonna pick that if it was available. Just because it's the
I was
hype.
gonna pick up that eventually.
Yeah. It was just the
Because I
hype.
knew one of you would pick it up. Yeah. All right. So now it's back to me.
Yes.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
I'm definitely being a bit more carefree with my picks. I'm like going real fast.
I mean, so far, at the beginning, it's easy to go fast because.
Yeah. Would Chad pick this game up? I don't know. Yeah, he probably would. Alright, I guess I'll do this next. And it's not the one you expect me to pick. Bayonetta 3.
Oh, excuse me.
I was totally gonna pick Bayonetta 3.
Yeah.
I was totally gonna pick Bayonetta 3. That was like the next game on my list to pick. So, with that
Well,
said,
I know what you'll pick up instead. At least for one game. Yep.
yeah.
Coming soon since 2019. It's gotta
It's
release this year.
TBA still, man. Ugh. Hey, at least I'm drafting it, so if they do
That's
come
your
out and
burden
say,
now.
yeah, me and you swap games because I picked God of War and Bayonetta 3 in my draft last year.
Yeah. No. And I think Zelda not Silksong here.
Oh man. Bayonetta has a release date though. Doesn't it have an actual
Yeah,
firm, or is it
release
just a year? Oh, it's just a year
It's
still.
Everything's a year, man. It sucks so much.
Yeah. Oh, it's my turn again. I forgot I get
Oh,
two.
yeah.
My
You-
bad. Sorry, guys.
And this, I don't know what you're going for next.
Ah.
Now I'm in the dark. I don't know, what am I going for next? I feel like we got all the big games now out of the way.
I don't think so.
Yeah, do you think there's still some?
Possibly.
I'm not telling.
Yeah, that's for me to know. You to find out.
I got some games that I want, but I definitely don't want them this early. Alright,
Yeah, I have that too. I'm like trying to figure out if I should be.
I don't know if I want this yet either. What do I want? Number 3 pick. I don't know what I want. I mean, I guess technically I'm halfway through the draft because we're doing 8. Almost halfway through. 3,
You get 6 more games each.
yeah.
So, if you want a game, you know.
I have high hopes, but I just don't know. I have high hopes for this next game. I don't
I
know.
have a feeling I know now what you're talking about.
I have high hopes, but I just don't know. Oh, that's a good one too.
Let me see if this list shows me the games I did not consider.
All right, I'm doing it. Whatever. We'll see. It's supposed to. It has a firm date.
Wait, what has a firm date?
The game that I just picked.
Gran Turismo.
Oh, damn you!
I picked it last year, and it got announced that it got delayed.
Damn you! Well,
Just going
Delete that off my list.
Alright. What else would Sadish pick up? Let me go with that as my strategy for my next pick here.
Why? I'm not even thinking about the two of you.
You know what? I kind of want this game. Let's go ahead and just take it now. I wonder how far down the list it is, though. It's not on page 1. Oh, there it is. Stray. Early 2022.
I thought about it.
I was thinking about it.
I'm gonna take it. I have reasonable expectations for that game, and I'll pick it up before Sadish does.
My turn, right?
Yeah.
So what other 2 PlayStation exclusive games are coming out?
Yeah.
Although Elden
You know
Ring
what?
is what? That's cross-platform.
That's cross-platform.
Yeah.
I think I've grabbed all the PlayStation games I want from Sadish now.
Other than Breath of the Wild, I'm kind of hesitant to pick anything Nintendo. I don't know. Like, there's...
Kind of a coin flip.
Yeah, well, I feel like every Nintendo game I picked last year kind of bit me in the ass. So the only one that came out that did good was Metroid, and I was too poor to challenge you on it. So...
Yeah. At least with Zelda, you know, you got assurance. It'll be good.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt it would review poorly. Maybe, but I mean, Breath of the Wild did set some really high expectations, so
it does have that shadow to like live up to. Yeah.
But I mean, if it's just more of the same with a new story, like, how can it be bad? Like, that doesn't.
Pretty much.
Oh, good grief.
Charlie Brown has joined the league.
Everything was easy. It's a dish. Did we take all the good games now?
It's easy. There's definitely some games on the list that I'm gonna probably try to grab. But... Alright. Pick number 1. What do we get? What do we get? What do you get? Stalker 2.
Part of the... Man, you could have saved that for last, because I would have never known what that game is. I need to look this up. Oh, yeah. Have you heard of this, Chad?
I've heard of the series, or the game like Stalker, but I have no clue.
And I guess I'll go with...
Look it up on OpenCritic and see what the first one got. That's the more important thing. Yeah.
Is that what Chris is doing here? Well, it doesn't seem like the first one.
Because it's like, it's got like periods between all the letters.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So do S period. Is it not coming up?
Yeah, no. Oh well. My interest is gone. When Tiny Tina's Wonderland. It's a Borderlands.
That's the Borderlands thing, right? Yeah.
Alright.
They've been pushing it during those like Xbox events, right?
Now I'm curious, Borderlands 3, how did that do?
Maybe.
Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Alright. I mean, everyone does love Tiny Tina, though, so that is a big push for that.
My Gran Turismo 7 pick is kind of like,
My turn now.
for me, Gran Turismo 7, I'm kind of afraid that it's gonna like I know it's gonna live in the shadows of Forza, because people are just gonna compare it to that in the reviews, even though like Gran Turismo's always been like a hardcore sim. Which I guess like, Forza is still different. Like Forza Motorsport's different than Forza Horizon. Because Horizon's more of the like chill game. But anyway.
I think I
Is
have
that my last pick? Or do I have...
Or for now, yeah. I just picked 2.
Yeah, you get 4 more games.
Yeah.
I think I know what next 2 games I think. I'm trying to decide if Chad will pick any of these 2. I don't think so. I think I'll go with this one first. just because he might pick this one. I guess my games here are a little more sleeper. Why is it?
Go, because it's all based off hype, so.
Sheesh. Hold on. Now I'm questioning my pick if it has no hype. Oh no, there it is. That was on page 4.
Metal Slug Tactics. Is that what you're going for?
Oh, you picked that?
Yep.
Alright.
I wouldn't pick it because I fucking hate tactic games, but people love the stuff. Alright,
Yeah.
my turn. Let's see what games we got here. There's definitely games that I'm curious about. I just don't know how they're gonna review.
Just check my list here. Yeah.
That's got. Let me see. What is this thing?
Oh, did I reach the limit of my watch list? I think I did.
The games you put in on there.
Not quite a
You
bit.
only get 4 more. At least for the draft.
Well, I'm using it as
Trying to play
a.
that season here.
That.
I'm thinking. What am I thinking here?
Aiming on those
Oh,
two.
man. I've got a couple things in my mind, but
Then that means I need 2 more after that. Oh, what to pick though? Guess you're not bad.
I want that, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid to pick that. Ooh, that too. Yeah, I'm totally afraid. Alright, hold on, I'm scrolling through. I'm looking for something. Man, this is tough.
It's hard.
It's tough because, like, I know, like, I'm seeing games that I, like, completely forgot about as I go through the list. Like, oh yeah, that's coming out.
So, decent pick. Maybe I should pick that next.
Alright, I'm picking this. Alright, pick one. Let me draft my second game.
What did you pick? Oh, you jerk.
And
I did not think you'd pick that.
what am I gonna pick
Hold on, what did you
now?
pick?
Pick triangle
Oh,
strategy.
damn it! That was. Oh, damn it! I was gonna pick that too.
I didn't think
Oh.
anyone would. I was saving that for like a later pick because I didn't think anyone would think about it. Oh man.
Damn it!
And
Guess I should have figured though. Octopath Traveler. Chad does respect that.
I do.
Mm.
And just
Okay.
so nobody else takes it, I gotta take this now.
Yep, I knew you'd pick that.
I
But
can't see.
Oh,
My
sorry,
page
is that
is all like no, my
TMNT Shredder's Revenge. We all knew Chad
Oh,
would
yeah.
pick it.
Okay.
yeah, but I wanted to take it because I think it's gonna review well because it's a pretty hype game and
I'm optimistic for it, but I'm also somewhat nervous. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. There's some other games that I wanted, but I wanted to yank that before somebody else did. So
Yeah. Oh man. Maybe I should just go for this game now, just because I think it's the last big game, and I don't know what you guys are thinking anymore. You seem picking up triangle strategy.
last year we all kind of picked like our personality games. Like we all picked, like everything I picked was stuff that like I knew or that I wanted to play, and it kind of
same here.
Kind of bit me in the ass. So this year I'm trying to think more out of the box and pick stuff. Well, I mean, granted, I'll probably play every game on my list so far, except for Triangle Strategy. But
yeah, I think I'll just grab this game next, just in case. I'll feel bad if this gets sniped. So I'm gonna go for Somerville, from the creators of Inside and Limbo.
wow,
Because it can't be a bad game.
yeah,
With that studio.
yeah, those two games are pretty solid. So
I wasn't sure if you'd pick it up anytime soon, one of you two, if you knew about it, but
you told me about it a little while back. I completely forgot about it.
yeah,
Completely
now
forgot.
with your unusual picks, they're making me nervous. So
Nothing's really unusual. Just Triangle Strategy got you.
it got me. I thought I was gonna be safe picking that up later.
Yeah, I figured that I had a feeling Sadish would probably picked it up next because it'd be one of those. I don't know why. Because I think it was because I saw his Octopath Traveler was on his Steam list the other day, and I was like, he's gonna totally know Triangle Strategy, like, and he's gonna want that. And there seems to be a lot of hype for that game, so I figured it was a good time to pick up something a little obscure.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, boy.
I'm gonna have a hard time with my last picks here.
Oh shit.
These two have that advantage. That's kind of nice. So maybe I'll do those for my last three. Yeah. Although, just to be sure, let's check this list again.
Alright, let's see.
I'm getting kind of
Do
nervous. for the
Do
whole
I
game.
try and
Like, what other games am I gonna fill out the rest of the? I hope there's more game announcements besides this.
oh, I need to get rid of Triangle Strategy on my list. Alright, there.
Oh wow, that game got.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I think we looked at the same game all of a sudden.
What game did you look at?
Nothing.
Next.
What?
Patrick and I think both looked at this game at the same time. We're like, ooh.
Well, I think I know what I'll pick next.
What? God damn it! Hold on. Now what?
Well, shoot.
That's hilarious.
You know what? Whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna stop looking.
I'm not even looking at your screen. I'm
I
looking at
know.
mine. I shouldn't have even said anything. I
was-
shouldn't have, looked.
I was totally looking at Patrick's screen because I was just looking at the game list because he pulled it up, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It can't be bad, right?
I don't know.
Chad's trying to convince me not to pick it up so he can.
Yeah, that bit me in the ass when I convinced Sadish to not take Mario Golf. Don't take it.
Oh, you took Total War Warhammer 3.
And what does he pick next?
I don't know.
Right.
I'm not really as concerned about Sedition now because he's picking like no games that were on my list. So.
Which is exactly what he did last time and won.
That's true.
Because like all the games he picked last year, we like didn't even consider. Like,
Oh, would that be bad? God damn it! I don't know. Let's see. What kind of game is it even?
part of me wants to pick games that have like firm release dates, but at the same time, the only firm release dates are like between now and March. We have no firm release date for the like rest of the year outside of Starfield, which I doubt's gonna happen.
Old enough for Starfield.
Yeah. Like, but there's so many other games that are just like
And even then, like, would be good or like.
yeah,
or
like
it's a jank before it gets patched. Being that close to the end of the year, it's just like, yeah.
And I'm also like there's some games that like I want, and you see all these games that are like end of 2022, holiday 2022, and I'm like, oh, but I feel like it'll be a good game, but I don't want to risk the zero.
Yeah.
Sonic Frontiers, man, was like
Yeah.
not holiday 2022.
I actually forgot about that, and then I saw holiday 22, and I was like, oh, nope. Like when I saw it on the list, I was like, holiday? Yeah, I don't know.
I need you to like define a date besides holiday.
Yeah.
If you can tell me at least like November or December, I'd consider.
Yeah.
All right. Need to decide.
Yep. Why
So,
don't
okay.
Don't ask for advice, because we'll just pick the game that you're fighting between, and it might still be there when it's your turn next time.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not looking for game lists anymore. Not until I pick up that one game.
God, this is hard, man.
This is like watching Sidish play Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yep.
I'll forget it. Let's just go with it.
See? All you have to do is make a snarky comment. What the hell is that? I don't even know what that is.
Really?
He chose the action Final Fantasy game.
I haven't paid attention to any of that stuff. Final Fantasy
Alright.
to me is very meh. Like, I don't know.
Alright.
Like, like I'll play the remake, but like, yeah,
Let me
it's
go ahead
definitely...
and just pick this up now then. Boop, 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 boop. Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Maybe I already picked it up.
That's not possible.
It's there. It's at the bottom of page 3. Or
Oh
page
yeah, I
2.
got it around because Boop! Advanced Wars Reboot Camp.
Oh, yeah.
And now that you picked it though, that wasn't even the game I was looking at, but I knew you were at that point, so I bluffed so you would
What
pick
were
it.
you looking at?
It was another game on that list.
Well, one that you can probably pick right now.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna go look. I was just like,
Shovel Knight?
it was just a game I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. And then Patrick was like, me too. And then he like, now it was actually, where is it at? Hold on, where is it? It was on that list. Oh. No, I was looking at Little Devil. I was looking at Little Devil Inside, and I was shocked that it got pushed a whole year.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that now because I'm probably not gonna pick that game up because it's a winter holiday
wow.
and it already got pushed. But that's why I was like, oh wow, I forgot about that game, and I didn't realize
I
that.
didn't realize they pushed it back that far.
Yeah, which means it must be in really bad shape if it got pushed back that far.
Yeah, I kind of fooled on that game after seeing the last update on it. I was like, I'm sure it's gonna be cool, but I'm not as confident in it anymore.
All right, I drafted one.
Oh darn!
Because
That was the other one I was gonna pick before I saw Advanced Wars.
the first one did really well, and I have no interest in it whatsoever. But the first one did a really, really well. So Dang.
Dang.
Let me see. Kind of want that guy. I saw something else here.
Man, I like your list so much better than mine. I guess because games I like. Like, I don't feel like my list is not smart, but I don't feel any personal attachment to it quite.
Let me see this one.
It feels like less love in I'm more corporate now.
Yeah, me too. Like probably the only like games on my list I play would be Horizon.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Where is...
It's just nothing really like hit me, you know? Like it did last year with the PS5 showcase.
Yeah.
Like I was like excited up for those games to come out and like everything else also. So I was like, yeah, I'm picking these. But now it's just like, all right.
Alright, hold on. I'm looking through some games here. I want to see...
Yeah.
But I feel like the beginning, the drafting is going to be more like, you know, cutthroat, while the rest of them are probably going to be more like, you know.
Yeah, the only time it's going to be big is if, like, there's a direct and they say that, like a new 3D Mario is coming out, then Patrick and I are going to be bidding on that.
Yeah.
Like, that's what... Or I'm sure Sadish would probably even get in on that, so...
You get 8 picks, right?
Yeah.
Eight
Yeah.
drafts and then
So
2
that
counter picks.
means, all right.
And you'll
that
have
means-
7 games for the rest of for pickups for the rest of the season.
So I'm trying to figure out what I want for my next game. I kind of want that, but I don't know. I gotta...
Go with the games again now. Is there anything else I've been overlooking? I guess that's nice in terms of a release date.
Like, there's stuff that I want, I just don't... I don't know. I don't know what to do. They've kind of been...
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I know I'm taking
That's fine. I took
my
forever
time
also.
here. I
so-
know. I just don't know. Like, I'm just trying to get like an idea of...
That's interesting. I don't know if I did that. Well, let me look that up on my phone. So you don't see what I'm doing here. Oh, well, it's not bad. I can see you going for that. Okay. Intriguing.
Why is this game not coming up? Oh, there it is. Why didn't it come up when I searched it? Sorry, I'm doing some research here too.
Yeah, yeah.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh my gosh.
My bad. Alright. Yeah, I know. I gotta pick something here. I'm like sitting here. This is tough. This is really tough because I don't like. There's something I want to pick, but I don't trust it. There's a couple games I want to pick that I just don't trust.
I kind of feel you on some of them.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like.
Is anyone going to pull the trigger on it or not?
Yeah. I might do it. I might do it just because I don't want to miss out on it in case it's like better than I think it's gonna be. But at the same time, I'm afraid it's gonna just get like slaughtered and reviewed so hard. Like I feel like it's just gonna be everything held against it. But I might not have a chance. Alright, sorry. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I think I'm almost there. Yeah, I'm not picking those. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm going to do it. I did it.
Yep.
Oh, I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
Good game right there.
It's such a flip or flop. Like, I have a feeling like it has the potential to get reviewed very well, but at the same time, people are already fucking criticizing like it so hard that I'm afraid that the reviews are just gonna be really bad on it.
Well, my second game, which I saw on this list that jumped out, Moss Book 2.
I thought about that as well.
The first one did pretty well actually when I looked
Did
up the Open Critic. It was in the mid 80s. And I feel like they've definitely learned things since then.
Yeah, that's not a bad pick at all.
Okay, my last
One of the
two.
PR picks.
Let's see. Oh boy.
It's quite a different lineup than you had last year, Sadish.
I feel like my lineup's like the same.
It's Pokemon Legends, like your equivalent of a Pokemon Snap pick.
Yeah. I think with my first three picks, though, I have like a really that's potential for big points.
Those are some big games.
Like those three are huge games. Like I think you're gonna pull off big with Bayonetta. I was gonna totally pick Bayonetta because if I would have got back to my turn, if you hadn't have taken that,
it was between Bayonetta and Silksong at that point.
I was gonna pull Bayonetta and Silksong if available, but I figured you were gonna take Silksong, so. But I had to get Breath of the Wild though as the first pick because I knew that was gonna be your first pick.
You guessed it.
Or regardless, you were either gonna pick because you would have picked two before I picked my second pick, so you would have gotten Silksong if I didn't pick. You were gonna get one of them, so because you'd have two chances to grab one, so.
You know me too well. Ooh.
I almost picked that too. That was yeah. I looked up their studio's previous game and it didn't review very well though. So they did a game. They did a game called Absolver. It came out in like 2017 and it reviewed a 73. So it was kind of like.
I might too. All right. That hasn't come out yet. I could have swore that game came out. They've been advertising it forever. All right.
He's done.
Oh, is this? Oh, yes, this is done. I guess this is my last game too. Oh man. I don't really have to worry about sniping anything. This is just whatever I want at this point.
And also, okay, so we're doing the thing again, right? With the counter picks where we counter pick one of each.
One of each teams.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Who counter picks who first?
I guess we'll see what it says. Whatever order they say.
Okay.
I feel like last year it went that.
I think it was reversed of what the order was.
Yeah.
So I think it might be me first to dish. And then Chad will be last to counter pick.
I think that's what it was last year. I don't remember.
Yeah, pretty sure. Oh man. So what do I want? I mean, technically, I could also like pick up some games after the fact, just for like.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of like. I was thinking like, does something need to be picked now? Like, because the draft is stuff that.
But do I even want any of these games?
Yeah, that was my thing with picking Pokemon, is that it comes out in like 3 weeks, and like it'll be nice to know like if I start the year off with like a hit.
Yeah,
that
would be nice.
Because if I start the year off with like 10 plus points, it's gonna feel good. Like, yeah, here we go. And because I know I'll get big points from Breath of the Wild. And
this release date is kind of vague on my list. I don't know like how it says early 2022. I don't know how early that is. I should probably pick it up now just in case it like drops suddenly. I think I'm gonna go with that. That's my logic.
I know what you're picking.
Oh no, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Unless you looked at my Facebook post.
No, I have a feeling I know what you're picking. All right, I don't know what you're picking.
Why is the hype factor in the negatives? This game looks amazing. This game looks so cool.
What is it?
Here, hold on. You probably seen it when I showed you the like E3 indie games. I guess I should look up. It looks like Limbo, but underwater, and it has like Mario Odyssey capture mechanic. Like those 3 words together, like, is an amazing combination.
I remember. I think I saw this on like the Summer of Gaming or something. It was on some award thing or some.
So just the fact that it's early 2022, I think it's just negative hype factor because no one remembers it.
Yeah.
And this is going to make me feel happy that I picked a game I won.
All right, draft game. Well, sir, I was kind of thinking of the early 2022 stuff as well, but I don't think it's. I don't know what it's gonna do. Here we go again.
Your last draft. Be careful, it's something you don't want someone to counterpick and lock you into.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm afraid of.
Although, whatever you draft here, if it doesn't release, you can drop it for free.
Yeah, unless it's counterpicked.
Unless it's counterpicked.
Yeah, so that's...
What the hell? Am I the only one that like tried to get games that were actually have release dates?
Does all yours have a...
Yes.
Oh, I guess. Well, my games have release dates.
Some of them, but like, wow, okay. I was just clicking through them just to like figure out.
He's already trash talking us.
I'm not. I'm trying to figure out what to counterpick. So
you can't counterpick our games because they're so good.
Hey, that I Am Jesus Christ.
So many points.
That I Am Jesus Christ game is on here, Patrick.
It's overwhelmingly positive, Chad. Do it.
It's hype factor. Fight factors too.
Better than Silt.
It's true. You know, I don't know. Do I want to do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I'm looking through the list here, and oh, I forgot about that game. Let me see this. I don't even know if this has a review.
I should cross that off my list. this too. Not that I'm drafting anything more, but for future reference and picking up games.
Oh, I forgot about that game, but it doesn't have anything to go off of. Who's the publisher of this game? Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, I had a little bit of that issue too. The fact that there are a lot of interesting looking games, but no really like basis to grade it off of, other than like my own perception of the trailers.
Yeah. Like, all I can do is...
I'm not feeling I know what game you're looking at right now. I hope... I'm kind of hoping to pick that up later. I hope you're not looking at this game.
It's an indie title.
Yeah?
It's an indie.
He probably not lately. He probably doesn't even remember what it's called.
But I don't know these... They haven't made anything before that I'm aware of. And that's my concern here. But it does look cool.
Uh-oh. Maybe he was talking about it.
I mean, it didn't get a score. It had reviews, but didn't have... So one of their other games had 2 reviews that were positive, but it didn't get a score. So how does that work? Like, if it doesn't get a score, even though it did get reviews, how do we, like... You know what I mean? Like, yeah. How does that...
Across the parade becomes, I don't know.
That's a... Alright, let me see. Their last game did okay. 81. I think I'm gonna skip it. I'm scared.
Yeah, I did not go for anything that was like not above what I thought would be an 85.
Yeah, their first game was a 70. Well, the first thing had no reviews. It came up in OpenCritic, but only had 2 reviews. Their second game.
I'm hoping for nothing but like 15 or more points with every game this year.
Like Sedish got this year.
Yeah. That's part of what killed me last year. Like, some of those games I picked up were just like, okay, and I was like, that's not enough. I can't be satisfied with just okay. I need what the level of Sedish had last year.
You'll win this year.
To cover my butt if I pick up a Balin.
I don't know what I'm doing this year. I'm not going with my heart, which usually fails me. Whenever I think too much, it's usually when I fail. So, because before it was like all instinct, and I've always found like my first instincts tend to be pretty good, which seriously sucks because I always overthink it, and then it's like, God damn it, should have just done that in the first place. So I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna do well this time around because I'm definitely overthinking this. I'm in the category of I know just enough to be dangerous myself.
What was the last thing? I don't remember what it was. Hold on. Sorry, guys.
No, you're
trying to wrap this up. I'm trying to think. I want to say things. Oh, did they really do that? Get out of here. No. Wow, they did. They weren't the studio, though. I didn't realize that.
Sounds like Chad might have found something.
Possibly. They've had pretty good reviews.
Surprised he isn't just ending this with Sports Story. Has he lost hope being burned on it?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm tempted. It's definitely a thought to grab it now, but at the same time, it still doesn't have a TBA. It's still TBA. At least Silksong has rumors. Like, you know, like Silksong's TBA, but it's like, you know, that game is, the game's been coming soon for 2 years now, so I feel like it's so anticipated that it will make it this year. Well,
I feel like at the very least you're gonna update this year.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with this.
curious now.
I'm doing it. Worst case, I'll drop it. Done. Now it's counter picks. I'm done. I guess it just didn't refresh on your side.
Ooh, Ghostwire Token.
I was looking at Bethesda's last game, and I didn't realize that. I didn't realize they published. I didn't realize they.
One Sedition would have picked up. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I was waiting for.
They published. I didn't realize they published Deathloop. Bethesda did. Yeah, I didn't realize that. So I was trying to think about. But they're not the studio that made it. But then I looked at the list of their games. Like the last couple games were like Doom Eternal, and then there is Starfield, which is if it actually comes out, it'll probably review well. But it's just
I get to counterpick first.
Okay, yeah, you're first. It looks like so you can pick either me or Chad, since you have not counterpicked either of us yet.
Ooh, boy. Ooh.
I feel like it's pretty tough because we all picked some pretty good games.
Yeah. I don't feel like I have any risky games this time.
Yeah. Although I locked, because I only locked you into Breath of the Wild because I told you it wasn't gonna come out.
Yeah. There's still a chance it will come out, but
I think I
feel like it's riskier this year.
Yeah.
It could bite you in the butt this time.
I think I'm gonna make the exact same mistake I made last year.
You're gonna counterpick Pokemon?
Yep.
It's not a bad choice, dude.
I feel like out of them,
I probably
for
would.
some reason, that's the only one that seems the weakest.
It's such an unknown. That's the biggest thing, because it could review off the charts. Because if they do a great job with like the execution of that game, it could just. I feel like it could review really, really well, or it's just gonna get murdered. Because it's gonna be like Game Freak doesn't know how to make a 3D game, and it's gonna just like.
How well did the last Pokemon 3D game do? What was it called?
They haven't really done a 3D game. They've never done like an open world 3D style game.
First, man.
So new Pokemon Snap got an 80. That was like that was their latest like remake game. But it's not like So they had
Sword and Shield.
Sword and Shield.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's kind of 3D. I guess they did have those. What do they call those open area sections?
It got an 80.
Sword and Shield?
Sword and Shield got an 80.
Oh, I guess I'm looking at something else.
So Sword and Shield got an 80, but
oh, there it is. Okay.
So Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they only got like a 73 or something like that.
Yeah, those are much more traditional and definitely look like low effort on that one.
Yeah, that's my only saving grace here is that it got a 75, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. So it's a big gamble because like it has the potential to blow people away, or it's just gonna get murdered. And I don't know what to expect. So figured that's probably the riskiest pick I think everybody took, honestly. Looking at other than the games I know nothing about from Sedition. But like I feel like everything Patrick picked is a pretty safe bet to get points. So
yeah. This is hard. This is a very hard year to counterpick. God damn it.
Well, I don't know why it was so easy last year. I don't feel like because we had so many big games last year, but I think it's because last year, everything being shut down all year, we all kind of knew shit wasn't going to come out.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there was more.
I wasn't really. I feel like last year, each one of us had like obvious games.
Last year had like, new consoles coming out.
Yeah, and also that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, there it is back. Oops. Draft counter pick. Alright. Let's see, y'all. Which one shall I pick? I feel like the only way to really like counter pick is just to go with ones that I think won't be coming out.
That's a viable strategy as well.
Yeah, that's what I did, and it worked, but
So it's either hope it doesn't come out, lock them in, just take the 0, or else try to take the smallest loss.
yeah.
It's like, which one do I think probably won't release, as well as possibly, if it released, won't score as well.
Oh gosh.
You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
to cover both bases.
I guess that's a good thing I didn't
Sucks,
pick Sonic
because both of you
Frontiers.
picked
'Cause
so
that would have
many
been an easy
games.
counter pick.
Yeah, it sucks because both of you picked so many games that don't have a set release date.
I'm pretty confident that everything on my list is coming out this year. Personally, like I know that means nothing because I have no insider information.
You know
but,
what?
but
cares?
Riskiest
I won
one
this
is-
year.
Yeah.
oh, look at me! I won this year. He's bragging
No,
now.
I'm telling myself, I'm psyching myself up. I'm like, you know what? So this is the thing. So
You're the
my
champion.
So my instinct was to go for Pokemon Legends. Why am I stressing it? I'm just gonna pick it.
Okay. Do it.
And if it's bad, if it's a completely another,
Yeah, that's
You
what I
know.
wanted. I wanted to counter pick Pokemon. Now
So-
I can't. And now I'm like dreading what the heck I'm gonna counter pick on Chad's team.
So now you have to counterpick something on Patrick's team.
Either your teams. It's my turn now.
No, it isn't. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, on my
So you
turn,
can-
my,
you can
my
pick
screen
either-
says it's Seditious' turn still.
No, just
refresh.
Oh yeah, I guess it just didn't auto.
I'll go next, and you'll go twice, Chad.
Yeah, I
and
know.
I'll go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have no idea what I'm gonna counter pick with Chad now. So let me just go with Stitch, which I know is exactly what I'm gonna counter pick. I didn't want to say anything, but I think this game is gonna suck. And that is Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin.
yeah, this is a very good.
It looked so bad to me. I have to counterpick it.
That's fine.
It's hilarious. I just love the way you built up that. You're like, I wasn't gonna say anything, but it's gonna suck.
For all I know, that could be the next Balin Wonderworld.
Yeah, except this time I'll actually profit from it.
Oh man, I don't know what to pick now.
Oh right,
Yeah.
I gotta figure out.
I'm trying to think about my list. Yeah,
I gotta pick two. I gotta pick two now.
one from each.
Yeah, I know. That's the hard part.
Oh gosh. Why do you have to take a Pokemon though? I don't want to counterpick anything else on Chad's list. I don't want to counterpick Zelda. That is too dangerous.
You might have to.
But didn't you guys were talking about how the name and stuff and
Yeah, I mean
It's true. Does it even have
why
a
does
name?
Hollow Knight still say TBA?
because it doesn't have a date yet.
That's true too. It could. It's a studio of like 2 or 3 people
Yeah.
during a pandemic who know no limits on like when to stop.
Yeah.
But I really don't want to counterpick that either. Even though it would lock you in, though. Oh man, this is hard.
This is really hard because like I said, I feel like we all have like really good games.
Maybe I'll go with that. Just because there's sometimes a coin flip. That studio. Might bite me in the butt. I think anything's gonna bite me in the butt. So I think it's what's
Yeah.
gonna bite me the least. Yeah, I think I got my counter pick planned out.
All right.
I don't like it. Not as much as Pokemon, but Pokemon could end up being good though. That's true too. I mean, it's taking Breath of the Wild format. Like,
All right. I got my first counter pick.
ooh, Stray. That game's not moving this time.
I was thinking about Stray also.
Yeah, because I feel like how good can a game be about playing as a cat walking through the city?
It's definitely. The
But
most-
I could see it reviewing well though, just because people love fucking cats, and that's like my only downfall in this. So, all right,
It's
Patrick,
another
do you mind scrolling down to,
Oh,
to
yeah.
Seditious list for me, just so because on my
Oh.
screen, yeah, I just want to see that way I make sure that I'm picking the right thing. So Stalker 2, I couldn't find reviews on.
Yeah.
However, I did just do a Google search on it, and it's 96% player recommended. So
Oh, boy.
that sounds really good. So I'm not gonna mess with that.
You looked up Borderlands 3 for Tiny Toon.
I already looked up that, and it did like in the 80s. So it's and then all the other ones did 80. All the other ones did 80 plus. So
I think the
no.
only other unknown is Saifu. Or Sifu.
So
Like a sensei or something? Yeah.
and
I don't know. I'm not good at that.
Okay.
I'm going.
I'm gonna say something wrong.
I'm afraid this might bite me in the ass, but the first one did really shitty. I'm done.
Nine Light 2.
The first one got a 74.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
So, and it was a 50% recommendation. So, 49% actually. So, I don't know. That's hard. That's a hard one to pick.
Leaning towards Ghostwire for you.
Yeah. That
Just
was
because Bethesda can be hit or miss.
Yep. I that was my crux with that, but I wanted to pick something bigger than an indie title on my first.
These two, I mean, could be my not release counter picks, but if it releases, it's just gonna hurt me so bad. I don't really want to take that risk.
Are so good.
And then this one, like, it's a small studio, so I could see it not like achieving really high, but it also just looks so good. I'm optimistic for that, so I think I'm gonna go with Ghostwire. It seems
It's probably the weakest on the list. Maybe. I don't know. It's probably my least confident pick. Everything else I'm okay. Well, that and Pokemon. The rest I'm pretty good on. And it
Yeah.
comes to Sedish.
God damn it.
of my games here. I know this is gonna hurt.
Obviously not God of War Bayonetta.
Yeah, Bayonetta, if it comes out, it's getting in the 90s.
You already picked Stray.
I think, like Zelda and Soakson, I think God of War and Bayonetta are the two questionable release ones, but they are
I
also.
feel like Bayonetta 3 is questionable release date.
Yeah.
I don't think so because they waited so long to announce or show anything about it, and then they showed it and gave us the year, and
I
it
feel like
looks
it's coming out.
it looks
Yeah.
pretty good. Like from what they showed like a pretty chunky trailer that looked like the game's pretty like based on just the quick trailer. I would think the game's pretty far in development.
I think
They announced it 4 years ago and finally gave us a taste of it. So I feel like it's definitely going to come out this year.
So,
But feel free to pick
so-
against it.
so Stray already got picked. Now I was looking at Metal Slug and Advance Wars, and they're both tactical games.
Yes.
So Metal Slug is
And
getting
they look fun.
Metal Slug is getting a lot of praise. Like people are a lot of hype.
Yeah, so Metal Slug looks a lot like
Kind of like Into the Breach almost.
yeah,
Yeah.
it looks very
Yeah.
much like Into the Breach, and I'm like immediately like it. Same thing with Advanced Wars, it looks fun.
Oh, the Advance Wars games are fantastic.
Yeah,
It's
so
I
so-
almost picked Advance Wars just because it's a reboot. Like
Yeah.
I was kind of like,
That's what I was thinking,
I almost
too.
picked it, but I didn't want to go in blind since like the last time that game came out was like 15 years ago.
Mhm.
So I didn't want to go in blind to that with.
I could, yeah. I can see that having like maybe it's not as good as it once was by today's standards, but
Yeah.
yeah, I was thinking maybe Somerville or Somerville.
yeah.
But
It is since those two creators split, so
I almost went with Silt too. Is that what it is? Silt?
yeah, I'm leaning
I-
towards Silt.
Because it had
Even
that
like
negative
Moss-
hype factor.
Like Moss looks so cute.
so
I can't-
awesome. I don't know. What
It
you
looks
guys
so cute.
Moss is supposed to be
It's
really
the-
good. Like it's supposed to be a
Yeah.
really fun like VR platformer. I just didn't want to pay like maybe they do now, but like
It's a
VR.
little overpriced as a VR.
Yeah,
game.
like a lot of VR games in the Oculus store. Like I wanted. Remember that game we played at Jake's house, that Chronos game, like
Oh,
where you
yeah.
freeze time. That game looked awesome, but it was like $50, and I was like, I don't want to pay $50 for something that might make me sick. Like, like I was fine with paying. Well, though I mean, I guess I paid $60 for Half-Life Alyx, but
And that's Half-Life, though.
but it was Half-Life. I was gonna buy it, and I knew what I was getting into, and it was worth every freaking penny. So-
like the production value between those two games is like night and day.
yeah. But like, there's definitely like, I don't like paying more than like $20 for a VR game.
Mm.
Like, I don't know. Yeah, I bought Beat Saber twice. I bought it on the Oculus store and I bought it on the Steam store. But that was only because I was trying to get that like virtual reality room to work, where it looks like you're standing in the room doing it. But it would only work with the Steam version, but I still never got it to function correctly. So that was a waste of money.
So Somerville is this game studio's first game?
No, it should be from the. Unless this is the guy who split and is doing his first game. Yeah. I'm not
It
sure.
looks like it may be their first game.
Okay, so this must be. I know there were two people who made Inside and Limbo, and then they separated. And one of them's making Somerville, and one of them's making this other like space.
Yeah, debut title.
So
Oh, for what it's worth.
Studio's co-founder previously co-founded Playdead and worked on Limbo and Inside.
but you know how good Limbo and Inside are.
Yes.
They're so good.
Yeah.
So good. Limbo doesn't have any doesn't have a review score on here.
Probably just because OpenCritic is fairly new.
Inside's on here. Inside got a
Yeah.
91. Yeah, Inside got a 91. Dude, I forgot about Somerville. I remember you showed me this before. When's that supposed to come out? No date yet?
I think it's slated 2022 still. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch this trailer real quick. Yeah, just
I don't know if it has quite the same level of intrigue as Limbo and Inside do, but
Oh, they,
I
sh-
almost
you
just
can
want to.
see a little bit of it still. Like,
they showed it at the Game Awards. Somerville.
yeah. Wait, did they?
Yeah, I'm watching a
Oh, yeah,
trailer
that's
from the
right,
Game
that's
Awards.
right. Yeah. That's right, because it kind of looked like they had like spaceships or something. It was weird, kind of. But it still kind of looks interesting. You can tell just like the panning of the shots and stuff, the cinematography. I guarantee it will at least be like positively reviewed. Don't know if it'll quite reach the same highs, but it's not going to be a bad game.
Damn it! I think
I'm not having this edition.
it's hard, man. Maybe I should just go ahead and shoot myself in the foot.
Ooh. What are you gonna lock me into?
I don't want to lock you into Bayonetta 3.
Oh man. I mean, it's a strategy.
Bayonetta's totally coming out. But...
Yeah.
What's your gut saying?
yeah,
My gut. You know what? Forget it. You're right. You know what? You're right.
The gut. The
Just go
gut
with the gut.
reaction.
You know what? My gut says itself from the very beginning.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh wait.
that's like-
Hold on. I'm thinking back now. Let's see.
Your gut needs nothing.
No. My gut said Somerville from the beginning.
Oh.
You know what? Whatever. I don't care. I care. I just whatever.
Oh,
Draft
the
is
draft
complete.
Here we go.
complete. What did he pick? He went with Somerville.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm pretty sure I have negative 20 points just there already.
So I think
Negative 20 or
confidently,
negative 30.
I think we can confidently say we are all going to gain or lose points this time, based on both games. I think that both games everyone picked are going to
This
come out this
time-
year.
This time we're not going for the not release strategy. We're going for the least damage per.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at
Good
this final
grief.
lineup real quick, just to say it out loud.
It's like the
Edgy-
opposite of this year, dude. It's like I'm front loaded now.
Real quick though, this is kind of funny.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Pokemon. Have they been pushing a lot about Pokemon Legends?
They actually have been pretty active on the media recently.
Okay, because I was like sitting there thinking like I haven't seen like new trailers or anything for the game, and it's
They're
coming
doing
out.
Very small announcements.
I've seen announcements like that.
portraits or
Yeah, like the history of like the
Yeah.
ancient Pokemon and stuff like that. But like I haven't seen anything like new gameplay trailer, and it's only a couple weeks out. So that's
Well, the reason for that is because there's not much gameplay to it.
yeah, I guess. So
All right. So for edgy picks, we have Breath of the Wild 2, Hollow
banger
Knight Split Song.
coming
I'm
out.
surprised that you didn't pick Breath of the Wild.
I was first pick. I picked it.
Not you. I mean counterpick.
Oh no way! I'm too scared.
He's not as ballsy as me like last season.
I should. Damn it!
If-
I should have picked. No.
Give me a break. Give me
I
a
mean,
break.
if you
I
pick
should've picked
that would
Bayonetta, whatever.
Anyways, Gran Turismo 7, Triangle Strategy, you jerk.
Yeah. Seriously, jerk.
TMNT, Shredder's Revenge, Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope, also you jerk. Pokemon Legends, and Ghostwire Tokyo.
I'm happy with that lineup. I think it's
Pretty good lineup.
a pretty solid draft.
That looks like a lineup I would
I
have picked.
feel like you guys stole games from my list more than I stole games from either of yours.
I wasn't
Oh,
even
yeah.
thinking about your list.
Well, I definitely tried.
Like really, like I picked Triangle Strategy because like honestly I forgot about it. But then when I was looking at the list, I was like, oh yeah, and I was like, ooh, Octopath Traveler, and I was
Patrick,
Yeah.
would you have picked Triangle Strategy that time if he didn't?
I was thinking of picking up probably around 5th pick.
Okay, because I would have picked it
Yeah,
right
so
at
you
yeah,
probably
I would
would.
have picked it that round.
Yeah. But I definitely.
No, I would have picked Gran Turismo that round. Never mind if he didn't pick that. Yeah. So yeah, he stole two of the games I wanted.
Yeah.
well, I had Gran Turismo last year. That was like one of my draft
Did you?
games. Yeah, I had to drop it because it was announced as not
Yeah.
released. I drafted it last year.
So just you could only have drafted so many Sony games last year, even though you picked like every Sony game.
It's funny because last year I went for Gran Turismo 7 and I was like, yeah, Gran Turismo's always done well, blah, 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 and didn't even think about Forza. Which is really funny to me because it's just one of those things that didn't cross my mind. I think it's just because Gran Turismo to me like was like the first like racing sim that I like really played a lot of as a kid. I played a lot of 1. Didn't play so much of 2, but then when I got my PS2, that was one of the first games I got for it, and I just like played it nonstop. At least until I couldn't get a new license because I was terrible at it, and then I couldn't unlock anything else. But I'm happy. Good lineup.
Yeah, that was our lineup.
And I'm happy.
And your counter picks were Stray and Dying Light 2.
Happy with those.
Pretty decent counter picks, yeah.
Stray might bite me, but I think Dying Light 2. I mean, I haven't seen any like talk or hype about it, but
I think Stray was the smartest counter pick you could have done for my lineup.
yeah, maybe Silt, but you never know with those indie games that like come out of nowhere.
Yeah. Undermining my Silt. That was my passion pickup.
I know. Watch, it's gonna be like we're super high reviewed.
For Raider games, we got God of War, Ragnarok, Bayonetta 3, Stray, Metal Slug Tactics, Somerville, Advanced Wars of Reboot Camp, which we forgot existed, Moss Book 2, and Silt. And then I counterpicked Stranger of Paradise, because it's gonna suck, and Ghostwire Tokyo. At least I have one very good counter pick. I feel like that's like an extra game, man. Watch that, like,
Give me a break. Give me a break.
suddenly turn around and be really good. And I'll be like, what the hell?
It's gonna be like using the Final Fantasy VII Remake engine.
No. Alright, and last but not least, objectionable content. Our former champion has picked up Horizon Forbidden West, Elden Ring, Stalker 2, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, Total War Warhammer 3, Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin, Saifu, and Dying Light 2 Stay Human, with counter picks for Pokemon Legends and Somerville. So it is locked in.
So, looking at Sedish's lineup there, those first 5 games are probably going to get him 15 plus points on every game. Like, not even joking. Like, I feel, unless, I don't know. I think everybody's, because I just looked at Total War, and Warhammer 1 and 2 both got 86s. So I don't see how the third one, like, at this point would do much worse. So
I really probably should have researched more of these games I know nothing about.
So yeah, this has
That's the strategy right there.
so do we wanna set up any upcoming betting specials? Is there anything, like, should we go ahead and say we're gonna do an E3 one and then
Well, we'll definitely have an E3 one again. Don't worry. I'll set something up. I'll pull some polls, get the statistics, set the odds. Do we want to determine what the stakes are, or are we going to keep them the same?
Same wasn't bad. I mean, it definitely worked out.
If they had an impact for last season.
Did have an impact, and
So E3 betting special, you get to steal a game from somebody, the loser of the betting special. And then we have, of course, our Game Awards betting special, which allowed Sadish to determine the draft order for this season.
are there any other? There's nothing else, right? Nothing else comes up.
Those are like the 2 biggest events of the year.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
true. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah.
I kind of like it being spaced 6 months apart.
Yeah, it's good. It worked out well. So, I'm cool with that. I'm happy. This is a.
We're gonna. There's a lot of activity at the beginning of the year.
Oh
Yeah,
there's
Unlike
stories.
last year, I feel like last year we.
February February's pretty huge for.
Oh my gosh.
This
You have like every game for the first. Was that your stretch? That was your strategy, wasn't it?
In a sense.
I can see it now. So Chad has 3 games coming out, and Sadish has
more of me needing to make sure locking down games so I don't forget.
That's funny.
and I have no games supposedly coming out.
So, which means now listen here. So that's how it was for us. So like I said, Patrick and I have swapped from last year.
Oh, because Patrick
this
had
year.
like 100 points like halfway through the year, and
Exactly.
nobody, and me and you were at like I was at like 6 points, and I was at like negative 15 points right away, and then because of Returnal, and then Sadish was at like 30 points, and then everything just kind of swapped it out
I mean, look at it. He doesn't have anything coming out
until at least
for the first 3 months.
Nothing.
That's funny.
Other than still supposedly early 2022, so maybe
Funny.
so. I do like the fact that we're gonna have 3 of our counter picks right away, though. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
So maybe some points will be gained in that fashion. Basically, my first game coming out is Final Fantasy Origin. Yes.
That's fine.
Alright, well, stay tuned, I suppose, for updates for the Fantasy League here, our Fantasy Games Betting Spectacular League, as we see these 2 score points. And yeah, and I guess the next major event will be the E3 betting special, which we do in May, and see the results in June.
Yeah. So I guess that's it.
That's it.
We'll wrap up
It's
the
started.
bit.
There's blood now.
What?
I'm
We
back
are
for
back for
blood.
Oh.
Last year's #1 pick. Didn't do as bad as I thought it was going to, but I still got like what, 10 points? Or no, did it drop? I got like 9 points, didn't I? Didn't it go down? I don't
Yeah, I
know.
can go back real quick.
Can you go back?
2021, what did we?
6 points.
You get 6
Jeez,
points.
yeah, that was bad. That was bad for a #1 pick. That was
Number
terrible.
1 pick. I think you have a better #1 pick this year.
Yeah.
I respect Zelda.
Hey, my #1 pick did better than your #1 pick last year. So,
True.
yeah, we'll see. But all right, well that wraps it up. Thanks for hosting the draft of the 2022 season.
Yeah.
Thanks for Sadish jumping on. No thanks to all the people we asked to join that didn't want to join.
Yeah.
You see how much harder this would have been with like more
It would've
people
been a lot
too.
harder to
Yeah.
coordinate.
If like
Yeah.
each of us, because we're losing 8 games out of the games we just picked, like that would have been
If they decide they later want to play, we can do a casual side
League or
league or something.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Give me a break. Give me a
for the sake of recording and coordinating, this works.
Yeah, for sure. So, all right, cool. Well, with that said, that is all. Good luck to everyone this season. May the winner receive a custom Photoshop image from
Yeah.
Patrick. You should shutterfly that and send it to Sadish. That's his trophy, just like these fantasy football people with their trophies.
Here, I'll pull it up again just for. There we go.
Yeah, at least
Next year, you're gonna see my name on that nameplate right there.
not if Breath of the Wild and Hollow Knight come out.
We'll see.
We'll see. But all right, until then, everybody, stay safe.
Happy gaming. Happy betting.
And we are out. Peace.